Previously on the Menacing Podcast.
I'll poop in a bag and put it on your front porch.
I'm an anti-hero. I have a humble associate's degree.
I think I looked up my net worth one time. It was a couple years ago. And they're like, oh, he's worth.
And now the exciting conclusion of Gritty Anti-Heroes.
I think I looked up my net worth one time. It was a couple years ago. And they're like, oh, he's worth. And I was like, oh boy.
We don't even calculate how low you are.
Yeah. They're like, well, you can do better. I was like, wow, you don't even give me a number. They're just like, you can do better.
We'll give you a hint. You can count on one hand.
There is a punctuation in it, but it's just a decimal.
It's It'd be surprising. It's not a comma. We'll give you that much.
Not one. Not even one.
Not even one.
I looked and I was like, I looked at my wife. I was like, we're 50 in the red.
Like,
is
is that good? No, black is good. Right?
Oh, black. Yeah, we're 50 in the black.
50 in the red is the opposite of what
that's
you want.
negative. Yeah. That's why I walk. That's why I work on Wall Street.
That's why, yes.
Because I know how to wheel and deal.
You are a wheeler dealer? That's what we call it.
Who wants the red? Who wants the red?
Isn't that your X handle? Wheeler dealer?
Yeah. Wheeler dealer. Yeah. Also what I used to do in my past, but that's neither here nor there. It's a heck of a drug. But yeah, that's very. I will never read her column or take her advice.
I'm not sure many people did. She only had $50,000.
Yeah. It's almost like what's his name, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Have you ever heard him talk?
No.
Have you ever read the book?
He makes some great motorcycles, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Or dirt bikes.
Yeah. So Kiyosaki.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's a good brand, I think.
Yeah, his whole philosophy is go into debt because once you die, you don't have to pay it back.
Well, okay, but somebody does.
I mean, it might go a little bit deeper than that, but he's like, or maybe it's like they can't tax on debt. And I'm just like, bro, dude, when you die, somebody's gonna have to pay that money back. Like,
it usually causes. Even if they end up maybe not having to pay it back, it causes a whole lot of trouble for all of your quote-unquote loved ones.
Yeah. And Robert, if you want to come onto the podcast and debate us, that's fine. We're going to make it hilarious, and we might make you look stupid. On the other hand...
There's a good chance it's not going to happen. There's a good chance you could actually make us look stupid.
I was just about to say.
I think that's why we bring people on. There's a high probability you're going to come away looking smarter.
Yeah. Yeah,
even if you're wrong.
Yeah, why not?
We're anti-heroes. We prop up the stupid people because we don't know how to debate.
Exactly. But who doesn't want to try to go against an anti-hero? I mean, seriously.
Oh yeah.
I mean, put me up against Loki all day long. I'm Thor. Let's do this.
Like, I mean, if you come here,
I'm Fat Thor, but whatever.
I didn't want to say anything, but if you come here with and you're trying to prove some Trivial Pursuit questions wrong, buddy, I got another. There's another thing coming to you because
absolutely
that's where I excel.
Yeah,
stupid knowledge.
Yeah,
that does no good in life.
I mean, your pale skin proves it.
Yes, spent a lot of time in libraries, not like actual libraries.
Yeah.
My own with the curtains drawn. Pretending I'm Beast from Beauty and the Beast. But don't come in here expecting to disprove Trivial Pursuit. To beat me in that. I will. If you want to play trivia crack with friends, but if you come here and want to defend your point, there's not a lot I can do against that.
Yeah.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
But
anti-hero.
I don't think we're using it right anymore, but it works.
Hey, you know what, though? I'll call out Robert Kiyosaki.
Anti-hero.
Yeah, come on.
Again, if you want to bring one of your dirt bikes.
Sure, yeah.
I'll take it.
We don't know what he's going to do with it, but it will sit in his garage for a while.
He'll
sell it
for money. It's a conversation piece.
Yeah, there you go. I got this from Robert.
I gotta sell it. I got apparently there were some accounts opened on Amazon for me, and
I owed somebody $50,000.
Nigerian prince needs help.
It's that's it's a little, but it is a little it is a little, well, I don't know, nerve-wracking, but it is a little concerning when people that tote around these novel titles can be duped in such a way.
Right? And they have all their credentials and they think that protects them somehow.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very concerning how stupid our elite are. They go to the private schools, right?
They do, yes. They usually go to the very expensive private schools.
What are they teaching in those private schools? DIE?
Apparently not how to... DEI? DIE would be DIE. Oh, okay. Oh.
Diversity, inclusion, equity.
You have it back. It just mixed around just a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it seems like...
Is that all they're teaching in those private schools? What's going on? Like, I thought they were the top of the top, the elite, the waiting list, the you're not rich enough to be here, the oh, look at you, your charity case, the oh, my dad picks me up and drops me off in a helicopter, the I can do whatever I want, not get in trouble, private schools.
Trust fund.
Oh, the trust fund baby.
Those who usually run for president.
Oh!
So,
jab.
Before we wrap up, though, because we're going long. This is going to be a longer episode.
Okay, good.
But last week.
Okay.
This week.
What week?
One of the weeks.
Are you anti-heroing the weeks?
I am. I'm anti-hero. I'm an anti-hero. So this past week, Monday, the 19th, was President's Day.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was.
Originally Washington's birthday.
Sure.
We should have left it at that because we don't need to celebrate all the presidents.
Right,
A lot of them are garbage.
Yeah. Most of them, actually.
I thought it would be interesting to talk about some facts about presidents.
Oh, okay. Are you going to, quiz me? Because I didn't study again for this.
No.
But you can try to quiz me, and I'll take on that.
Okay.
You're like, game on.
So, George Washington.
Yeah.
The first
Wooden
president.
Teeth. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nope.
B.
Cherry tree. That was the same. We had the same one, just different parts of it. So the first U.S. president and Revolutionary War hero was an enthusiastic
Mason.
No, he was a Freemason. Not a Mason.
Journalist.
No, okay. This is. He was an enthusiastic dog breeder.
Oh, wow.
Particularly,
why would he breed a dog?
Why not? Particularly of hunting hounds, to which he gave names like Sweet Lips and Drunkard. I love that.
What kind of dogs are he breeding? Sweet Lips, Drunkard, get after it. You see why I named him Drunkard? Because he weaves back and forth.
Yeah, no straight lines with him.
He's got 4 legs. Can't even stand up straight.
Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, he has many African-American babies.
Okay. Nope, they didn't.
Many mixed babies.
Nope, they didn't. Wait, I'm going to have you stop.
A mansion.
He's going to have to stop guessing.
C.
Nope.
Okay.
There's no A, B, and C. So Jefferson, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, died on July 4 in 1826 within hours of his frenemy, John Adams.
Oh, yes.
And actually, I think my wife and I, we did a tour of Monticello, which was Jefferson's estate.
Yeah,
and
I didn't buy it.
I thought of it.
Yeah.
But I ended up giving all my money to some guy in a white Mercedes down the road from there. It was
smart investment.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that return.
Yeah, you are.
But I think it was actually Thomas Jefferson, or it was, I forget, it was Adams who said at least Thomas Jefferson lives when he died, not knowing that Jefferson had already passed.
Oh, rough.
Yeah.
News traveled slowly back then.
It was either that or it was reversed, where Jefferson said it about Adams. Okay. But one of them didn't know. Well, both of them didn't know, but one of them really didn't know.
Didn't Jefferson and Hamilton have a huge beef?
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, Jefferson didn't like Hamilton, from what I understand.
Yeah, I think maybe, but in 1801, that president's, it was Jefferson, or was that Adams? 1801. That was,
it was Jefferson and Adams.
Oh, okay.
They hated each other. Frenemies, right?
Yeah, frenemies. Yeah, sure.
I don't think Jefferson did like Hamilton, though. But Burr killed Hamilton.
Yeah.
As we all know, of course.
Sure.
Madison was James Madison, the fourth president.
Okay.
He was the shortest president, 5'4", and weighed barely over 100 pounds.
I'm surprised he even got married compared to the women nowadays. He has no riz. He has no height.
No riz.
He has no...
but he was a founding father. That's pretty riz-tastic. Well,
unless he was rich.
Back in the day.
So if he's rich, he's got riz.
And he probably was.
Yeah, he was not sus on that.
Not sus. I hate you for using all.
Anti-hero.
Hold on, I'm going through and finding some interesting
Please
ones.
tell me something about my favorite president.
Martin Van Buren?
No.
Oh.
I'm not a Dutchie.
Wow. That's rude. Wait, who's your favorite?
Really? You don't know who my favorite... Dude, I thought we were friends, bro.
I'm not sure what gave you that impression.
Yeah, that's true.
Anti-hero.
Coming to the quick, but so true. Kelvin. Coolidge.
I have to go a little ways for him.
That's
1920s.
Yeah, 1920s.
Calvin Coolidge. You'll like this one.
Okay, good.
Calvin Coolidge, president from 1923 to 1929, the 30th president.
Yeah.
What was it like under his administration? So Calvin Coolidge, a quiet man, Coolidge purportedly replied, "You lose."
Yes!
To a visitor who bet she could get at least 3 words out of him.
Yep, I knew that.
Classic.
Actually,
classic one.
it was. They say visitor.
Hold on, an ad just popped up. Yes.
Oh, okay.
To a visitor who bet she could get at least 3 words out of him.
Because I think I read that to where it was a secretary of one of the cabinet members.
She could be visiting, right?
Sure.
Like she would be a visitor. True.
So I heard. So what I read was that she was a secretary to one of the cabinet members, and she said that she had a bet with the cabinet member that she could get him to say more than 3 words.
I've heard. Yes.
In the meeting.
Yes.
In the cabinet meeting, and he took a couple of minutes. He looked down and then he just looked up at her and softly said, "You lose," and didn't say a word the rest of the meeting.
Yep, I've heard that.
How chilling is like that's so awesome.
That's brilliant right there.
That is great. What an anti-hero.
Right before him, though, was a president that we all know so well. No, Warren G. Harding.
Sure.
This one's interesting.
He played for Oklahoma, right? Or Thunder?
How would I know that?
Rockets. Harding played for the Rockets.
Okay. That's not what this is about. Prior to taking office, Harding wrote a series of lurid love letters to his mistress, the wife of one of his best friends.
Dang! No bro code, huh? No bro code.
In this weather,
what? In this weather.
Apparently, I just had a stroke there.
In this weather, he was really randy.
In this leather, in this letter,
I can't get weather out of my head now.
So he had an affair with the wife of his best friend. He was married.
Oh, sure.
So he had when he was lieutenant governor of Ohio. That makes sense. Piece of
that
garbage.
explains everything, Kasich.
Ohio. Son of a mailman. So this is... he wrote poems.
Okay.
Would you like to hear one of the poems?
Sure.
Okay, if you have children, maybe move to another room.
Yeah, the children, not you.
It's nothing.
Kids, listen to this.
If you get up and move to another room, I don't care. Somebody get in the other room.
Put your earbuds in. And
it's not necessary. Here, So this is one of the poems he wrote.
Why are you turning red, bro?
And, well, you'll hear in a moment. So he, she, this is what she looked like, by the way. That's what
That's who he was writing a poem about?
Yeah, she.
I mean, I don't want to judge, but
Carrie Fulton Phillips. And of Carrie Fulton Phillips.
Not to be confused with Carrie Fisher Phillips.
At one time, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, no. I see it.
Yikes. This is what he wrote. Quote,
was that Sweet Lips?
No, that was Wash.
Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, they all run together after a little while.
Sorry.
So, quote, I love to suck your breath away. I love to cling, there long to stay. I love you garbed, but naked more. Love your beauty to thus adore. There's a president. It's a lot more poetic than grab him by the... But... We don't have presidents who can really write poetry like this anymore. It kind of is more just like, hey, dollface. Or, they come up and they rub the shoulders and sniff the hair.
Yeah.
We've lost... Romance is dead in the White House.
What is your definition of is?
I did not have sexual relations. Yeah, romance has died since Warren G. Harding.
I think the last romantic president was JFK.
What?
I mean, he romanced the pants off of
a lot of
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Or dress, whatever. That was a sweet poem.
I know, really, really heartwarming. Then you remember, he was married, and so was she.
Yeah, and then you see her picture, and
it's always been. And you're like, really, her? Yeah, maybe the garbed part.
Oh boy.
There's any other presidents you want to hear an interesting fact about?
Yeah. Let's do Lincoln, because
of course, Lincoln.
Oh yeah, I mean, gosh.
You want to do Rutherford B. Hayes?
Actually, I want to do Lincoln, and then I want to do. I want to hear one from Wilson.
Okay, Abraham Lincoln
and FDR.
Okay. Abraham Lincoln, Honest Abe.
Sure.
The tallest president at 6'4".
Yep.
May have had Marfan syndrome, a genetic disorder that causes people to be very tall, thin, and long-limbed. I've actually heard that. I saw it in history.
Yeah, but that's weird because my biological father is 6'4", thin and long-limbed.
Say maybe he has Marfan syndrome.
Then why didn't I get it? I'm not tall or thin or long-limbed
or talented like Abraham Lincoln.
I know.
Yeah, you're a lot of things. You're a disappointment.
I am.
Anti-hero. And then you said who else?
I want to
Grover Cleveland.
No, Wilson.
Okay.
The super socialist.
Get this, by the way.
Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt, youngest president, taking office at 42.
Oh, wow.
Only we could go back.
Come on, DeSantis. Kick it up.
Yeah,
of course,
he's done.
We all know that Theodore Roosevelt got shot in the chest and delivered a presidential speech.
A 90-minute speech.
Yeah.
He continued the speech. Yep, he was shot. He
Suck
acknowledged that he was shot. That coward Reagan. He ran.
He acknowledged it. I've been shot. It's blood's pouring out. Yeah, we know.
Spurting out on the crowd.
Let's get to the... No, let me finish this speech.
We didn't really want to hear it to be... Okay, he's going to finish it.
It's quick.
Woodrow Wilson,
yeah,
of course, is the 28th president.
Yes.
In
World War II.
What's that?
President during World War II and also the president during the Great Depression.
You mean World War One?
No, Woodrow Wilson. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I know that's what you meant.
FDR was 2.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
You were getting because you also said Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yes.
So Woodrow Wilson, in a 1914 proclamation, Wilson officially established the second Sunday in May as Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, Wilson. That's the only good thing that came out of your administration.
Not good. We have to buy gifts for her mom on that day. It's like, what do you get her? What do you get a mom who produced perfection?
Yeah. You just bust into the door. You're like, Mom, I'm your gift.
I'm here.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mom. I'm here. Don't worry, my sibling got you something because it's like twins.
The
Arnold,
other one.
and then Danny DeVito.
The spare sibling. Your spare child. So
I think
Franklin...
in your case, you
Shut up. Franklin D. Roosevelt... Franklin D. Roosevelt, the longest-serving commander-in-chief,
Yeah, gross.
claimed to be distantly related to 11 other presidents,
That's weird.
including, of course,
Washington.
his fifth cousin Theodore Roosevelt,
Oh, okay.
the one who shares his last name.
Sure.
Well, they don't list who else. Oh, maybe hold on. Let me click this link.
Her? Woof.
So, an only child with maternal roots dating back to the Mayflower. Boy, he forgot that stuff pretty quick.
Wow.
He distantly related to both his wife and 11 other presidents, he claims. They don't list the other presidents. I feel like, that
how
one...
he's distant related to his wife. Like,
he was. They were cousins, like distant cousins.
But it's like, how is that distant? Like, you married her. You're related pretty closely.
Yeah, but before, the family ties run deep in the Roosevelt family.
Good old ancestral tendencies.
You gotta love it. So yeah, that's. I'd love to know, like, if I were president, I'd be like, yeah, I'm also related to several of them as well.
No, I'm not going to take 23andMe. No, I'm not going to prove it.
No. But I'll list.
Take my word for it.
I'll list. Herbert Hoover, of course. We all no, not Herbert Hoover. No, we didn't like him. Sorry.
Vander, whoever.
It's of course the Taftevelt Kinley, related to him.
I'm actually related to Garfield. I'm related to Garfield. I'm sorry,
Not
Garfield.
the cat.
No, not the cat.
I still hate Mondays though.
Yes.
Anti-hero.
But I love lasagna.
I love.
We can tell.
I've been shot. No, that's lasagna on your shirt.
Dude, if you run for president, I'm going to be the heckler in your crowd. Like, I've been shot. That's lasagna.
Well, I'm still going to finish the speech.
Yeah, we know.
You're going to anyways. You're eating lasagna right now.
I hate Mondays. Wow, you're so in touch with the people.
Well, he has my vote. So yeah, there you go. There's some interesting facts
Well,
about
okay.
presidents.
Yeah.
So
I like it. If you guys want to hear more facts about our presidents.
Bill Clinton played saxophone.
Yes, he did. Very well, I heard.
And famously performed on the Arsenio Hall show.
Oh, wow. Did you ever watch that?
No.
I did. But yeah, he did perform on the Arsenio Hall.
And that was when he was a candidate for president. I don't know what you're doing there, but...
It's from the Arsenio Hall show.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys want to know some more fun facts about our president, look it up yourself.
And you know what we should have done too?
We're not here to do your homework.
We should have done like we did over Christmas. Famous people singing love songs, though, in honor of Valentine's Day.
Oh, we should have done that. Or President's Day. We could have sang a love song to our favorite presidents.
L is for the way the voters look at me.
O is for what they say when they see me coming.
V will stay out of that one.
I use a different word for that one. Hey, if you guys want to get in touch with us, please send your thoughts, ideas, concerns. If you send us concerns, we're gonna ignore them anyways. But send your goodwill towards us. You can hit us up on Facebook, Menacing Podcast, or Twitter or X. Sorry, that was a Freudian slip.
Oh my!
Yeah,
I'm not sure that was it.
you shush your mouth. You don't know anything about psychology.
Anti-hero.
At Menacing Podcast, please, if you don't have any of those platforms, that's perfectly fine. We understand. You can also email us, menacingpodcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. You can also follow the show on most every platform that hosts a podcast.
And actually, I did want to say something on that because Google Podcasts is going away as they roll it into YouTube Music.
Okay.
There is if you're an Android user, sorry, Brent.
Gross.
No,
it's
there
okay.
is an alternative.
Don't be sorry. I have a good thing.
And you don't. But
No,
specifically
it
for
works.
Samsung users, we are now on Samsung Podcast.
There you go. If it's not on fire.
Again, I could list all of the... I'm not going to let you goad me into a fight on this one. So there is an alternative.
Yeah, Apple.
No, if you want a good alternative,
Yeah, Apple.
you stay away from Apple.
So please rate and review the show. And you know what? And share it with your friends. Last episode, we actually gave a shout out to a couple that are trying to build a company. And if you want to send us a company or a side hustle that you are doing or that you own, we're not asking for anything in return except for a rate and review and to share the podcast. That's all. Like we understand that we've asked much of our listeners. We'd like to give back a little bit. So if you have a business that you own or a side hustle that you're trying to get started, send it to us. The only stipulation though is
the money goes to us.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, that's not it.
No,
That's
the only stipulation though is we get to actually create the commercial ourselves. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. I mean, that's it.
It's free.
It's free. It's free. So, send those businesses or side hustles into us, and we'll do a commercial for you for free. I mean, all we really ask is for you to rate, review, and share the show. So until next week, we'll see you later.